A lot of people think life's over when we come in this thing. And
oh, they're absolutely wrong. That's when life begins.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you would think that I would talk about the best times of my life, you know, when I was on a top 10 network TV show, or, you know, all the different things that I've done over my lifespan. You know, I'm going to be 62 this year, but really, my life restarted in the most magnificent and magical way upon these words. Miss Phillips, you have the right to remain silent.
Yeah.
And I was hit very, you know, reasonably so, with 2 felony counts, and went back to treatment for the 11th time, and had a decade of sobriety previously, but I don't know, I just stepped into a new iteration of joy and you know, even joy at difficulty, when things are a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, it's
you know,
life,
I reassessed my life. You know, I'm like, I thought to myself, wow, okay, so, you know, the deferred entry of judgment, the felony was wiped, right? Now, I'm about 50 at that time, and I'm thinking, am I going to be alive as long as I already have? Unlikely. What do I want the rest of my life to look like? And I remembered myself as a little 5-year-old girl who was absolutely fascinated with behavior. What makes people do the things they do? Growing up the way I did, which you know a little bit about. And so I went back to school to become a counselor, and I started working in treatment about 8 years ago. And, you know, I am in love with my life.
And, you know, a lot of the people that I think will be watching this, they're wondering, like, how do I do this? Where do I begin? Mine was the same as yours. I mean, those magic words, you have the right to remain silent. I would never, I thank that, you know, I always say I thank God and Massachusetts State Police for my sobriety, because they saved my life.
I have publicly thanked the LAPD several times. Yeah, on national television. Thank you. Thank you for stopping me in my tracks, because frankly, I don't think that I would be here had that
and
phrase
I know
not
enjoying
occurred.
the kids sober, and you know, I've got 2 little granddaughters now. I mean, I can't
so
imagine if I was still using. I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't be available.
I have a 34-year-old son who is just awesome. We play very heavy strategy board games. They're called Euro games, and they're massive. And that is something that I'm absolutely loving. This whole new thing, like, you know, okay, so I played Chutes and Ladders when I was 5, but now I'm become a complete board game geek. And I think that in terms of promoting neuroplasticity in an aging brain, that using this brain that God gave me for strategic moves and very many choices, broad choices, within a realm of a Euro strategy board game, is really good for my for my brain, for my, you know, I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
I don't like that it's so bloody.
You're connecting with your son in a way that, you know, our parents didn't connect with us. I do know a little of your story.
Yeah.
And I mean, being able to play games with him and be sober and be present and available,
awesome.
It's just a totally
Yeah, my dad taught me how to shoot coke.
Yeah.
You know, but I taught my kid how to ride a bike. So there you have it. There's some stuff that needs to change in generational trauma, and if you don't break the cycle, you will continue to promote suffering throughout your line. So here we are, loving life, being sober.
Yeah, in the 60s.
Yes, sober in our 60s.
Well, thank you so much for coming and joining me today.
My pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.